This is He Knows the Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Dum, 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 dum. That's that beat, boy. It's called Fire. My boy IMCG Beast, he made that exclusively for your boy. He Knows the Sport, bringing you that what? That heat and that fire. Because he said I had to make a beat that represented what? That heat and that fire. So ironically, the title of the beat is Fire. There's a reason for that, folks. Now on to the damn video. Part 12. Shawn Constipated Porter, your ass is too little. Now, I had to take a little bit of sticky notes, so bear with me. Shawn Constipated Porter was interviewed on Fight Hub with Marcos, whatever the fuck this dude's name is, I don't know. Sitting there talking about strip clubs. Dog, you done let us know your damn strip club fantasy, dude. Today I'm coming for the super foot on the necks, boy, because I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. In this case of the Shawn Constipated Porter fanboys. Now let's get on to this. Shawn Porter, basically, the title of the video is going in conjunction with the Fight Hub interview that I watched, right? Exclusively, and I watched thoroughly. Now this man said, Spence fight won't be close. I'm ready to be dominant. I was never concerned about Spence. Okay, motherfucker. So you mean to tell me you was never concerned about Spence? So if you wasn't concerned about Spence, why did you fight your mandatory Dennis Ugas? See? Come on, folks. This is the motherfucker that's saying his dad is sitting there saying, Errol, the truth, Spence is the truth, but when we fight him, we're going to tell lies. This was right before they fought Dennis Ugas. But didn't Dennis Ugas tell lies on Shawn Constipated Porter? And then these fuckers want to turn around, go meet up with Errol the Truth Spence at a dinner. Shawn Constipated Porter keep getting slide to the mouth. I told y'all, man, y'all don't understand about Errol the Truth Spence. He's a silent assassin, dog. He's one of them motherfuckers that like to collect the data. Me, I'm a verbal assassin. Him, he's a silent assassin. We're different. We're both assassins, nevertheless. And we keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. We keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. And we apply that what? That unlimited pressure. Because that's what I'm doing in this damn video. But here's the thing. Errol Spence likes to collect the data. So the more you talk slide to the mouth, the more he's going to punish you. The more he's going to maul you. The more he's going to bulldoze your ass in the damn ring. Why are you going to sit here and run up on this man at dinner and say, oh, soups and salad, soups and salad. He's like a little kid that ain't got out. Did y'all see the internet interview? This man said, we're going back into the future part 4. Oh my gosh. Shawn Constipated Porter, not only is your boxing style constipated, your life is constipated. Let me say that again. I gotta rewind that because I need that one to marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Shawn Constipated Porter, not only is your boxing style constipated, your life is constipated, dude. Back into the Future Part 4. That's about the corniest shit I've ever heard in my life. Who watches that movie? I watched the first part and I was like, what the fuck is this? And you sat there and watched. I bet you watched 1, 2, and fucking 3. You probably one of the motherfuckers waiting for Part 4 to come out. I am convinced, man, that this little imp that I said in the last video is going to get chopped down into sizes like Peter Pan, basically. Because this dude don't know what he's putting himself into. Soups and salad. Errol the Truth Spence weighs anywhere between 160 to 170 pounds. How is he fat? The man is 5'9" and a half. Do anybody know anything about height and weight composition? I should know a thing or two about that because I have a personal trainer certification. I could teach you motherfuckers when it comes to health and fitness, you fuckers. There's nothing fat about Errol Spence. The only thing that's fat about him is these haters and these trolls, these classic dotes and these troglodytes that's sitting here telling you about this cat. Because they don't know shit about nothing. They don't know nothing about health and fitness because they look and feel like shit, motherfuckers. They weigh 300 to 400 pound looking motherfuckers. And they're sitting behind a computer screen and they're not showing their profile pic. What do you have to hide? Remember, I educated y'all on that. An old man taught me that. If a man doesn't show you his face, he lacks what? Moral turpitude. Let me say that again. If a man does not show you his face, he lacks what? Moral turpitude. I'm not afraid to show my face. You know why? I'm 5'10" and a half, close to 5'11". I weigh anywhere between 180 to 190 pounds. I usually average around 185 pounds. So my height to weight requirement is well within composition. So I don't have to hide that. But these motherfuckers that weigh 300 to 400 pound looking motherfuckers, they can't do that. You know why? Because they're embarrassed with themselves. I told you they have insecure and miserable as fuck lives. If you sitting here hating on Errol the Truth Spence, what does that say about you? Go look at Peter Quillen's interview, man. Peter Quillen turned around and said, you have to look at the common sense approach here. Shawn Constipated Porter lost 2 fights. He's a very good fighter. But Errol Spence lost 0 fights. 0. Unfucking defeated. What part of that are you guys not getting, man? The 0 in his fights is as the way my muscles are. It's so what part of that are you guys not getting? This is why I can't understand with motherfuckers. And he talked about, I watch Rasheem Warren, right? And I watch Errol the Truth Spence, and I watch Adrian Broner, all these guys up close. And to see this guy's rise, and to see how this guy continues to speak things into existence and live it in the gym, and to watch how this guy's consistent. I have nothing bad to say about Errol the Truth Spence. Why did I bring up Peter Quillen into this mix? Because Peter Quillen is a very close friend of Shawn Porter. But he gave his truest and his most properest levels of respect for Errol the Truth Spence. I have nothing bad to say about this guy because he has not led me to say anything bad about him. It went so far to say that this guy is a one-of-a-kind fighter. If you go back and look at that 3-minute and 24-second video that he had on Fight Hype, Peter Quillen, who motherfuckers say look like me, but I can't see that. But if that's the case, then that's compliments to him. I'm just saying. But that's neither here nor there. This motherfucker turned around and said that he basically glossed over Porter. He was like, I'm using common sense here. And I was like, okay, you kind of like me then. Because that's what I do. I use common sense and I state the most fucking obvious, you motherfuckers. And the common sense and stating the most obvious is this. Errol the Truth Spence gonna bulldoze Shawn Constipated Porter. He made it clear for you guys. He damn near glossed over Shawn Porter. It's so much that he was talking about Terrence Bud Crawford halfway into the conversation. That Errol the Truth Spence is one of a kind. Terrence Bud Crawford is one of a kind. That's the super fight wins. He left the conversation with Shawn Porter alone because he knows the same thing that I know. You're too fucking little. You will be bulldozed. You will be mauled. And you will be fucking punished. So this nonsense that your dad is gassing yourself up to tell you that Spence is fat, which he clearly isn't. Have you guys seen him recently in the Hooker and the Ramirez fight? Did you see him in his yellow shirt? How is he fat? He's already leaning down. He's with Blu-ray motherfuckers. He's already looking slim as fuck. So what the fuck are you guys talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, Spence is drunk. No, it's drunk motherfuckers that drinking a tequila and have bellies the size of fucking orangutans that's sitting there telling you somebody is fat. When they need to go get themselves checked, they probably need to go do a physical or some shit like that and get their gut checked out because their guts look like it's filled with visceral fucking fat. But these motherfuckers are sitting here telling you that a boxer, mind you, whose height and weight composition does not look like nothing that is fat. That's right. Today, I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. Because we coming for these classic dolts and these troglodytes. These idiots. Give the man his fucking props. A man that's a true friend of Shawn Porter is giving Errol the Truth Spence props. So you guys can't do that shit? Come on, man. Shawn Constipated Porter has a little man's complex. He has that Napoleon complex. It's clear. And you know the little man complex. They always out there. They always got to go out there to prove something. They need somebody to shut up their insecurities. That's why he had so many people over there going, yay, ooh, Shawn Porter, you're doing well. Y'all saw the press conference. Even Spence was like, what the fuck? Shawn Porter knew that it made him look so bad that he was like, yeah, come on, man, y'all messing me up. He has a little man's complex, folks. He's 5'6.5". Didn't I tell you that's midget? If you 5'6.5" and shorter, you are a fucking midget. Okay? Look at the size differential. When Errol the True Spence did the face off with this motherfucker, he told him straight up, "You're too little." That's why the title of this video is Too Little, because Shawn Constipated Porter revealed what Errol the True Spence said that I even knew he was going to say. "You're too little. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to stop your ass." He's already in Shawn Constipated Porter's head, because if he's not in your head, why would you reveal it to us what he said? You see? See, anytime somebody has to do an immediate clap back, right? Or anytime somebody has to talk about you, just like these classic dotes and these troglodytes that have a small boxing channel, they only have 306 subscribers. You guys can put 2 and 2 together. They're talking about he knows the sport. I don't mention people's names. You know why? Because they're already clout chasing. So why am I going to give them any plug? These idiots don't know what they don't have no end game. All they do is rant and run their fucking mouth, right? And then they sit here and they think they're coming for he knows the sport. Really? Really, dude? That's what we call little man's complex. That's what Shawn Porter has with Errol the True Spence. He's a little guy that's looking from the outside looking in. I'm sorry, dude. You're a midget. So stay in your midget lane and fight midgets that you think you can beat. And then to overlook Errol the True Spence and then start talking about Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao? Are you fucking kidding me? You think you that fucking good? Like Errol the True Spence said, you had a tough fight with Granado. I don't think that's going in. I don't think Spence caught that. I think that just it went over his head. And then he talked about how Kell Brook hurt him multiple times. Then he talked about how you Dennis Ugas, many people thought you lost that fight. Again, the little man's complex, folks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. Come September 28th, guess what? Kenny Porter and Shawn Porter. If you think Errol the True Spence is fat, let's see when you keep that same energy in the fucking ring. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out. No. Before I check out, Shawn Constipated Porter, you getting bulldozed. You getting lawn mowed. This is He Knows the Sport. Rechecking out.